Welcome back. So we are in for another, this isn't a training session, we're just going to be doing a regular live. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a 4-hour video the other day, and it was essentially training, right? Shaking off that rust, and invited you guys to see the process along with me. And so it was a fairly busy weekend, so I didn't get an opportunity to continue that process. So we're gonna start this Monday. So Moltres for Dragonite, Tusk, some more Goldengo. You know, Goldengo is pesky, it can do many things. Darkrai is also pesky, it can do many things. But yeah, Amazin's up on Iron Defense and cannot sweep because of that pesky Dondozo. But beyond that, it's actually quite lethal. Primarina is probably the most lethal of them all, because of the combination of Draining Kiss and Liquid Voice, and the fact that I actually don't have to terrestrialize in this matchup. It's useful to not for the Dondozo matchup and the Goldengo matchup. But really, Terraghost doesn't help me at all. This is annoying as hell. Garganico might be worth tearing. Terraguard really difficult to deal with, and Dragapult almost impossible to deal with. And so phase 1's going to involve trying to sweep with this Primarina. So the conditions I need met is to get some data on the Darkrai. Goldengo is here, the Goldengo is now. I don't know what to expect, truth be told. If you were to go for the Scarf Shadow Ball, I'd be cooked. Moltres is so important though. Okay, let's see. Makes it rain. I figured he might, that's why I didn't want to go guard Goldengo. So this gives me a lot of data on my opponent, because he went for Specs Make It Rain versus a Dragapult no Terra, which means he was just completely banking on the fact that I would just assume that he scarfed. And if I didn't assume he was scarf, he was cooked. So I know that he specs as decent data. My Tusk is important, but you know, what am I gonna do, right? Interesting. Just give me the opportunity to spin. It covers for both plays, unless he has a Rocky Helmet. That's odd. Okay, World Spin. Interesting. Okay, so this is Rocky Helmet. He'd die here obviously next turn. Let me think about this. What do I want to do? Do rocks matter as much? Let me pros cons this out. By headlong rush into, say, Tusk Dozo, Immortal Spinning does matter. What conditions do I need met for my Primarina to win? Rocks probably matter a little more. Him having rocks on his side of the field don't matter as much. But I'd prefer to have this thing one-shot, if possible. Well, it's Rocky Helmet, so it probably can't do much to my guard. So if I were to rocks and he rocks again, that's fine. Yeah. So he opts for Dragonite, which gives me the maximal value. D-Knight's a little pesky, but not to where I can't comfortably Moltres as he EQs into D-Knight. So Moltres into U-turn would be pesky for so I'm gonna reposition my Dragapult in one. There's nothing he has to guard against Shadow Ball for real, and Draco Meteor might just one-shot this thing. He goes Goldengo on a potential Spec Shadow Ball, so that's useful data. As I said, bro is insane. So I'm getting Shadow Ball here. Guard is too important though, so I'm not willing to risk this. So who am I willing to allow to take the Shadow Ball? I can't believe that's a crit and it did that a little bit. Am I willing to let Molly? No. Molly's too important. But he's 16 something, so I'm not shocked by the decisions. Zamazenta won't be sweep. Actually, it could sweep. I'll let Zenta take this Shadow Ball and threaten him out. Trick, huh? Okay, I didn't expect Trick. But Trick is fine. Trick is actually not bad. The issue is that now the Zenta can't boost and all that stuff, but that's fine. So Crunch with Laura, Glamora slash Grey Tusk just stays into Shadow Ball. Not super shocked by that based on how he's played thus far. The Goldingo is really problematic for my Dozo. That's why I'm like wondering why he's playing it so recklessly. Really problematic for my Dozo, but we confirm heavy duty boost Darkrai, and I'll be able to Shadow Ball spam soon. Very odd decision. Oh, it's not heavy duty boost life form. Okay. Very well then. As I said, I'm not gonna just allow for the Glamora to have his way. My Darkrai's a little risky. My Dragon Pulse are a little risky. Even if you were to double Dark Pulse, which is fairly unlikely, I'd be fine with it. Draco Meteors, no drawback. Who would die? Okay, Darkrai. I kinda wish he goes Goldingo. Okay, it's a fucking awful play. So Moltres is great for 1, 2, 3. Moltres is looking great. I don't know why I went into Goldingo over then Makes It Rain. We're really just clicking moves out here, just to click moves out here. Oh, hard switch because it's a little problematic if he... Oh yes, Thunderbolt. Please, for the love of God, do not. Okay. So it gives me Goldingo, which frees up my Garg big time. Garg's a huge problem in my Primarina. Some of the only things I could deal with Prim are now getting 8. Because now Moltres gets to come in on this. He has Nox, so that's standard, I suppose. So he has to potentially wrap it. Oh, he's slower than me. He's getting headliners. No. Touched me twice and did not get the you know what. So a Glim's gonna come in. Okay, so that's the type of day we gonna have. As long as he doesn't have the as long as he doesn't have the it's a little annoying, but it's whatever. As long as he doesn't get the you know what's, the T-spikes, and we're good. Gyropol's very, very oppressive for his team. I don't know, I see Rocky Helmets, I don't trust that he's no special defense. It could be like some weird max HP kind of set. And so my Garg Terra Fairy eats the squad. His Tusk is fortunate to not have gotten burned. If Tusk got burned, then I'm pretty sure Primarina would have just ate his team alive. But as I said, Terra Fairy Garg wins. I don't need to Terra my Primarina, and Polt Draco spams. So it's just a matter of figuring out if there's any unexpected things that could be coming that I'm not aware of. So in this position, it's best to give up the Zenton. Yeah, see Nox, amazing, amazing, blessed. So we just body press into Dozo, but Dozo is a phenomenal matchup for my Prim and my Dragapult free switch. I actually didn't think he'd knock there considering I had the Zenta, and that's like the most like obvious Zenta switch of all time. Yeah, so there comes the Dozo, and now we go to the Polto. And Polto can just Shadow Ball spam. Shadow Ball should take here. Okay, it does good damage. Yeah. Yeah. And that comes in. I could no, there's no point. Dozo, now we just blow everything away with Primarina, truth be told. Shadow Ball does 21, which means it would have done 42. It wouldn't kill him anyway. Dragonite with Dragon Dance here if it made sense. And that's 25%. This is Tusk. I'm trying to think if there's anything here to consider. The EQs here into my Garg. If I were to go Zenta, is there any point to or Garg? Shadow Ball, And no, it doesn't make a difference. I go hard Moltres here. Covers for every play he could make, but he's Terra normal, which is great. So we Will-O-Wisp here, so we can get a little more health, and the Dozo loses his recovery. So now he's only doing, so we actually end up with net more health here. And this gives us the free switch into Primarina, which should seal the dealio. Yeah. Not just Psychic Noise. What does it matter? Yeah, Psychic Noise the first turn. They can't rest. And this makes the Dozo inconsequential. We sub here in that scan. Yeah. Psychic Noise. Draining Kick. She could have calm mind up and all that stuff, but it doesn't make a difference. The dragon has to come in. Psychic Noises, and now at this point, Garganical just prevails. It really doesn't matter what I do. We'll give up Moltres here. He did not expect my Moltres to be the Rumon of choice, and I did not get the Will-O-Wisp burn. Body Press, huh? It would never get past my Gark either way. Oh yeah. Body Press, well, that's very interesting. It was a very interesting, this Dragonite's slower than my Moltres. You know how slow my Moltres is? They had no, that might explain why. So we got all our decay back. I might explain why, what did we learn there? Dozo takes about 46 from Spec Shadow Ball. I'm guessing that's no, that has to be no special defense. Dozo's quite bulky. Special defense. Dragapult. Dragapult. Oh, you choice picks. Remember when at one point when I knew these calcs like the back of my head. Yeah. That's, I think, no special defense. Special defense. No, I'm not even running calc then. Does nothing. That's how much it does. A very Shadow Ball susceptible team. So let's see. Moltres' core purposes for Dragonite. Azu to some extent. Tusk to some extent. Because we can Will-O-Wisp. Skeledirge keeps us out. Skeledirge keeps the Zenta at bay, but Zenta boosted once Dirge or Hatterene are gone. Smacks. Primarina needs the Breloom gone. If Breloom goes, Primarina Calm Mind destroys. Garganical is really hard to deal with once Iron Defense. I need Primarina gone for Gark to do what it does. Shadow Ball is a man down every turn. And Dr. Headlong Rush. Very hard to guard against in this team. The best case mon for me would be his Breloom, but Spore is not a thing anymore, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he plays out with that. But at the very least, the Tusk baits his Hatterene, which I'm gonna Headlong Rush pummel. The biggest threat to me would definitely be probably Belly Dromazu. Very hard for him to get a drum up, but I have Will-O-Wisp, Terra Water, Molly if push comes to shove. So Azu lead. Actually, Azu's a phenomenal lead on his part. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Important. I didn't even account for Azu. If he were to Waterfall, I don't have much to guard against Waterfall, to be fair. Primarina, good. Too good to allow to get chunked here. Zenta is gonna take a lot of work before Zenta gets anything done. So brilliant Azu lead. I didn't account for it. He crits me turn 1. That's really big, but we'll play around it. That's a massive crit. One, it doesn't give me any data on what set he is, because he crit through the defense boost. So if he's not banded, I would know. Like it's massacre, but you know, that's what you're gonna do, right? The rule will always appear on the off chance that might be a eject button. It's a very big crit, but real deal. This is leftovers. Dirge comes in. Oh, okay. What's this? This the dirge is that one item called surprised he went hard dirge. I guess salt cure was fairly telegraphed. Oh, that's a big crit. Let's see. Let's assume all the worst case scenarios. What would need to occur for me to prevail here? I have to up the aggression slightly because of that crit. I'm guessing he anticipated stealth rock. Expected me to rocks on his dirge, which makes sense. I've only saw cured, so I haven't shown whether or not I have it. So our position pull here. Yeah, Frigate Torch Song. Question is whether he's Terra. So it's AV Azu, which means my Examo would not have died. Frustrating, but we'll make deal. Liquidations, burn. Liquidation was obvious, but I needed to make the player. I don't have the edge. The defense drop's a big deal because now I can't even Terra this. Okay. All these little like moves make such a big difference. 180. All these little moves make such a big difference. But I gotta make do. Shit. Such a big difference because what would happen right here is this Azu with Aqua Jet, and I would Will-O-Wisp burn into Roost, and so the Azu is neutralized. I can maybe Terra Ghost. What would I need to do to win? With Aqua Jet to a KO. I would not to the KO Tusk. Okay. Get to Headlong Rush. He leaves the Oswald, which is great. Which means it opens up my pult. Oh, such a frustrating series of events. I'm not overly concerned about this. It matters, but I'm not overly concerned about it. Ice Spinner, no burn. Tragedy. A true tragedy. He has a rough turn ahead of him. By Draco, his Tusk dies. By Shadow Ball and Headlong Rushes. I don't think he wants to waste Tusk, but I can't deal with Hatterene. Okay, it does give me Tusk. So we have an opening, but the Breloom can't come in. It's just a matter, but Breloom can't come in because Breloom can't one-shot both. So he asked for D-Knight, which is semi-surprising. Am I willing to terrestrialize? Let's say I went hard Tusk. I think here you Dragon Dance anyway, or you Ice Spinner, yeah. And that's what I'm banking on. This is gonna be a key turn. Oh my goodness, blessed. Oh, Dirge. Just allow Supreme to come in. And now you Torch Song into Loom. Hatterene, yeah, I'll take Hatterene. Hatterene will take one hit. Wait, what is my alternative? Hatterene can't one-shot me unless it has like Dazzling Gleam or something. Oh, I one-shot. I didn't expect to one-shot. It's a big one shot there. The Dragon Knight, since it's outrage, can't touch Garg, which is big. And he can't even double switch into anything. Breloom doesn't matter. It's Iron Defense Loom. Iron Defense 1v1 Loom. Night Body Press here, okay. Jared showed Torch Song Slack off. Which means rocks. Because every time my Dragapult comes in, it's a mon down. So Torch Song sucks, but I can prim. Psychic Noise, Terra Water. Okay, I'm faster, which is a big deal. I'm glad to see Terra Water there. Torch Song. Because Terra Water means my guard for sure smashes. I don't need my Primarina, I just need this to be below a certain amount. You can Torch Song all day. Yeah. Psychic Noise. Right. Oh right, I forgot that that shit does. I forgot to use damn. I'm very good at this game, clearly. I completely blanked on the fact that he has that one item. It's not the end of the world, because all I need to do is Draco this, but still, like how could you forget that, Jam? Yeah, so I go Draggy and Draco Meteor, please hit. I ain't back up here. Is unaware, so Loom comes in, please, for the love of, thank you, because he can't go back to Dirge, and he can't Dirge. Oh yeah, Salt Cure. I forgot. Tripping. I just go Tusk and Draco Meteor again. Like this actually is it. Him being, what's his face, is actually really annoying. Him being please hit. My fucking god, dude. Gee, the one Draco miss that mattered the most. Have y'all seen how this game was going? The one Draco miss that mattered. Ay, boy. Let me see, is there any way I can win this? Nope, because I can't Soul Cure. Covert Cloak is a big issue. Okay. Okay. At the very least, I'm pleased with how I played the game. I'm getting better at being able to solve the problems. Okay. But I could have played better on the Skeletor. I don't know why I forgot Liquid Voices. And again, that's an interaction that almost never happens, so fair enough. The interaction between Liquid Voice and the Covert Cloak. So this is the same dude again, and yeah, I lost all the points I got from this guy. He's gonna Terra here. No. He's a Soul Vest? No, it can't be a Soul Vest. How did he just survive that? Okay. Are you possible? No variant of Goldengo should live that, right? I guess not. That Goldengo, just max HP can survive. Yeah. I just put myself in quite the bind here. Okay. He may sack this just based on how he plays, which opens up my guard, but still. Dragapult being gone is a massive problem. Primarina is more important, but Dragapult was pretty good. Pretty lethal. This guy was the knockoff user, right? Okay, you can have... Okay. Do. Oh my god, I'm a little annoyed today. A little on the annoyed side today. Sludge wave. He tried to sludge wave a fucking Garganical. Are you dumb? Like, what? I'm like really annoyed right now. Yeah, peeved. I should play less angrily, or I could put me in a bind here. I have the spin, so I'm not overly concerned, but knock off. Doesn't matter if my guard loses item, it does. I'll take his tusk with me. Like, peeved right now. The Terradus. Terra Dragon. Well, that's useful for my Primarina. That means my Zamazenta just needs to boost. So I'll sack. I don't want him waterfalling. Body presses. Oh, great. How wonderful. I get to go to Tusk here and spin. Yeah. And I get to go to Brox. Not like it matters. This is the principle. Glamora might be slower than me, but I'm not 100% on it. Let's see. Can't have T-spikes up. Can spin infinitely. He should be burnt. Let's say he does mortal spin. He's definitely faster than me. Then what? Oh, be foolish to let this get hit. The tusk is not. Funny because the rocks don't matter, but I need they'd sack this. I could go Dragonite, but I doubt it. Oh wait, what? Right, he's helmet. It doesn't end up playing a role, but it's the principle. Because Primarina is being poisoned won't change anything. I'll actually just Terra the Garg. Doesn't matter. No. Beat down this Great Tusk. And Salt Care spam into Doza. And then I'll just go to fucking Prim. And Draining Kiss spam infinitely. Actually, I can sub then Draining Kiss. This Tusk has to like headline. Oh, I didn't even. Okay. Extreme speed. Like to go for extremists of speeds. See how much this does. 42%. This boy bandits as hell. Okay. Difference. Oh, so I infinitely just go those on it. So I'll just body press here. Then it's just Garg. I go Garg, I recover. Easy speed spamming. I'm surprised. What's the Dozo turn? He should switch now. I needed to be at full so that I can come back in on this D Knight. In case he switches to Dozo, then switches back. But now he just sacks it, which means I just go hard prim and draining kiss spam. But now I just psychic noise to actually, it doesn't really matter what I do, but psychic noise to wrap this game up quickly. Terror Dragon, so that's useful to take note of. Rim is solid. Rim is a reliable mine. Rim is a reliable mine. Rim is a reliable mine. I gotta regain my my calm state of mind. I don't know why that game in particular annoyed me so much. I think because there were so many things and it just felt like a spit in the face. Draco miss. It's like, nah, Jam, nah. It's a tricky game. There's so many moving parts to this matchup. I could blow him out of the water in 2 turns, like 2 crucial turns, 2 crucial kills, depending on how his brain works. But yeah. Alright, so, but one thing I do like is Stealth Rocks plus Dragapult's Shadow Ball spam is quite lethal. My rocks get to go versus, what's Moltres core purpose? Gambit, Tusk, Gambit, this, it's just great. Excuse me, Zamazenta is actually really good too, Iron Defense spam, depending on what the Dragapult is. Garganical is really lethal. Tusk is nothing. Really a combination of offensively Pult, defensively Moltres. Let's see. Yeah, I think we both had the same idea here. The issue is that who has the balls? I think if my opponent is wise, the best bet would be to go hard. Okay, so he decides to risk specs Shadow Ball. I was gonna say you could go to Slowking Galar directly, but he risks the spec Shadow Ball, so that gives me a lot of data. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna click a move, and that's gonna be. Do we get a mindless? Okay, say Chilly Reception is a good play. Because I'm looking at defensively, I can check most of his mons except the Pult. Like Pult, he definitely has a case for the Dragapult this next turn. Yeah. My Garganical is too important. It's my only Shadow Ball resist. My Primarina can really wipe his team to shreds at some point. I don't get to a KO'd and then I'm staring down Glowking. Is that... I don't think Garg gets KO'd by Draco. It doesn't. Question, is it worth terraing? If I terra this, it means I don't have to deal with the Dragapult for the remainder of the game. It does mean that the Slowking is a bit more of a problem versus my Zenta, and the Moltres is a bit more of a problem. That completely neutralizes Dragapult. It's just the Slowking is going to become a huge impediment to me with Garganical, but the Dragapult is too big of an issue as is. So, very well. So let's neutralize this bad boy real quick. So Dragapult is effectively neutered, and I'm gonna just focus more on my firepower. And so what that looks like is, if I go to my Moltres, what would he do? If I go to my Moltres, yeah, I'll go hard. Dragon. I doubt he'd Will-O-Wisp. I knew he'd U-turn, so I was thinking like, okay, positionally, what he doesn't want. Okay, this is very dumb, but it's giving me a lot of insight as to how he thinks. Like he's playing as if he has some kind of great advantage in terms of future sight. That's useful data. If I were to go but I knew Slowking would become an issue. But he's playing his Dragapult as if, you know, he has some kind of massive advantage over me. I think is kind of humorous. Okay, this is fairly low risk, even if he were to randomly Sludge Bomb. I kind of knew he'd do some stupid shit like that, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Like if he were to go Rillaboom, Rillaboom's an interesting play considering I could just recover here and take both. Oh, knockoff, right? Yeah, I guess that knockoff does matter. Knockoff 15%. I'm pretty sure that's grassy terrain, saltier. Very well, very well. I have to. I probably should have went. Dragapult that turn just now. Probably should have went Dragapult that turn just now. Honestly, I shouldn't have. I'm losing a ton of value. Actually, good. No, it's fine. So the reception. Okay. Future sight, right? He leaves this in based on how he plays. Oh, fucking T-Wave users, man. I can't stand these motherfuckers. I have to take him taking that hit's gonna be a big deal for my prim. I probably should have let Rillaboom hit me. Let me think, slow down and think this through. There's obvious Gambit here. Do I take the future sight? No. It's better to mid-ground Moltres on Gambit. This gives me way more edge. Future sight shouldn't do too much. And now he's in a position where he has to go Moltres. I will always here. If he goes Slowking Galar, that puts me in a phenomenal position of power. My Moltres is still high enough on health to where it can take on the rest, and now this motherfucking thing has to make a choice here. Future sights though, for sure. I'm just debating whether or not. So if he future sights and I go to Great Tusk, so I've confirmed the no. T-Wave doesn't bug me. Yeah. The burn is gonna be a big deal for my Primarina later on. Yeah, I got a bit more aggressive with my Tusk. So here, he definitely leaves a 10, but just a question of what he goes for. Does he double T-Wave or does he Sludge Bomb? I think I prefer. I can't have him T-Waving my sides. Can't go Garg. he sludge bombs, it kind of invalidates. Okay, he does go Molly. I didn't think he would. So that works out super well for us, especially if he's a slower Moltres. I mean, not a slower Moltres. If he was a faster Moltres, it doesn't end up playing a role, but this is actually pretty decent of a position here. I cannot risk him going for TUA. Future Sight. Plus could die here. So now my Garg is a bit more problematic for him. You can't just go and have his way. Future Sight's gonna hurt, but I gotta recover. I'm staring down most likely Great Tusk. He goes Slowking. And now I can go Dragapult. Sorry, Sludge Bombs, please, Pult. Pult, you're a beast. This is a really crucial position that I've been building up to. So Shadow Ball obviously takes out his Slowking. U-turn smashes Gambit. Not U-turn, U-turn positions for Gambit. But the question is, what do I want? Yeah, Shadow Ball is the best play. I kind of figured he made Terra, but Terra helps my Garg, so it's not the end of the world. It's a big. Him Terraing is great for Primarina and great for my Garganical. So he now has a really hard time coming in on Garg. Thunder Wave, U-turn to Shadow Ball. You know, if the Gambit takes the hit, if I can get the Shadow Ball damage, it helps a lot. And now, probably doesn't really matter what it is. I just need to be patient now. And Iron Defense. And once the Iron Defense, this game's a wrap. So Garg, yeah, Garg lost his item. Probably could have done a different way, but you know, it's the way I went. That's the life I chose. Gunshots in the dark, one eye closed. Molly is the best mid ground. Even if he were to go back to Slowking, Slowking is now far less valuable. Far less valuable as I get to go hard play. I'm surprised he Shadow Ball's free. Dracometer. The reception. I'll Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball actually guarantees damage. I get paralyzed, so be it. Should Sucker Punch or go Molly on Flame. Okay. Really? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The Ops are Pult. U-turns here, but it is what it is. Garg is fucking. Why would you use Shadow Ball? Well, like, he's wasting a lot of my recovery, so that's good for him. Curious Medicine. No. He should Chilly Reception here too. I'm debating whether or not Chilly Reception back to Garg. No, let's Pult. Future Sight was probably the worst possible. Well, I guess if you're figuring like, okay, I'm just gonna predict. God damn, dude. But alright, let's just keep focus on the prize, because if not, and I lose my cool, I'm gonna be pissed. Molly is great for Gambit. Molly keeps so much at bay, so I'm not gonna be impatient here. That's a big Draco miss, but you know, as I said, we just gotta make do. Do I give up my Zenta here? Zenta dies too. No. Okay. Very big miss. Rillaboom's knock plus Future Sight. I take out Molly. Molly's too good. But he has to knock off this turn. I could go Organical. I'll give up Zenta. Can't have it all. Zenta might live. I don't know how much Future Sight usually does. Okay, it does live. Alright, bet. That's a big survival. Survival! Iron Defense here and eat like it's lunch if he goes Molly. Molly probably U-turns, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Moltres, my Moltres' position. I was gonna double Iron Defense there, but my Moltres' position is it's gonna mindless future sight here. Now I'm on twist tricks. Gonna mindless future sight then, but I need to make sure that I'm. What's the best bet? Organical. Future sight and the sludge bomb. Future sight. I can just get this fucking hit off. Thank you. Appreciate ya. And I give up my don't matter for Primarina. But yeah. I'll give up the Zentinator to see what he does. So he chooses to knock lock. Couple options here. I'm really tempted to Moltres. Terrain. This isn't an important. It's an important turn. I think I can guarantee a kill by going Garg here. I likely lure in his Great Tusk, which forces in Iron Defense. Because it's Slowking. Oh, he went Hard King. I just think he just doesn't know what Salkir does. Wait, what? Oh, he lost most of his health. Never mind. I don't know why I thought I saw. Yeah, there's the Tusk. That's what I expected initially. And Tusk probably headlong rushes first. Oh, he stealth rocks first. That makes sense. I don't have enough data, but as I said, this ensures a KO. So now he has to give me a mine. I think, do I sweep? Iron Defense again. I think so. Didn't do damage. Have to use a recovery here, which I was trying to avoid. I needed that KO. I really needed that KO. Would hammer 25 into. Oh, he died still. I actually didn't expect him to die. Yeah, Garg is inevitable. But we still have Mons in the back. We use this terrain turn. The Dragapult's a bitch. See what he goes for. Flamethrower. Because now my I still want to be mindful of his gambit, but now my one more terrain. Maybe Flamethrower. Shadow Ball. Okay, we'll deal with Shadow Ball. Fuck, dude. Bros are motherfuckers are so lucky. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how lucky motherfuckers be, bros. Like no Spadev dropped there, night and day game. Now I'm out of recovers. Let me think. No, it's not better. Leftovers actually makes a big difference. Okay, I recover once more. Okay. So Garg's gone. It is what it is. I have Prim to deal with most of the other ones, but it depends on what his gambit is. But even if it's Terrifier, my Tusk eats it because it's leftovers. So I'm not concerned about the gambit. It's really just like prioritizing my Prim. But we opened up a pretty big gateway there, as now I can just freely Moltres to get the free Prim switch. I think he was slower than me, if I recall correctly. But I just flamethrower spam, it doesn't make a difference what I do. Yeah. I'm faster than him, which is actually kind of useful in this situation. Yeah, just psychic noise. I'm guessing you'd have to terrestrialize into dragon water or something. Yeah, U-turns. So he's gambiting, but Gambit can't actually attacks Tusk. Interesting. We get to find out what kind of Gambit this is as we go back to Moltres. Okay, it's not fire. And we just roost spam as he SDs again. He doesn't SD again. No, 59. Jesus, that's doing a lot to me.
Good lord, Almighty, that's doing a lot to me.
So 3 roosts. There's the sucker, and now that's game. That dragged a bit longer than it needed to, I think, but we had fun along the way. Garg, when the Slowking Terra watered and I got the Draco off, Garg became inevitable. But checking my email and these notifications. But yeah, we wrap it there. We wrap it there. Am I at my limit? No, we can play a little bit more. These lives have been long anyway. Let's get the practice in. I am pleased with the overall longevity, not longevity, the overall state control, and because mine's a very good game to practice state control, but the overall I'm able to see a bit longer in the future. Now these types of teams are pretty strange. I don't know what to expect. I remember seeing a weakness. We've got swept by weakness policy, Armor Rouge Wench, so we'll account for that moving forward. But beyond that, you know, so Moltres is great for one. Friend might be Calm Mind. But this isn't psychic terrain actually, so I don't know. Probably like some weirdo shit with this fucking thing. I don't know. Let's see some weirdo shit with this thing. Gorilla Bones. Okay. I could Ice Spinner here. 1600 player. Ice Spinner. If I Ice Spinner and he would Hemorrhage, he loses Rillaboom, which makes the Armor Rouge inconsequential. Let's Ice Spinner directly. I don't think I'd die to Grassy Glide anyway, as he goes Grim Snarl immediately and Long Rush this shit. Unless he reflects. Yeah, he does. That shit does nothing. Okay, let's see if he has something for me. Get the bands up. Because I'm thinking offensively, Armor Rouge, Grin. I have Primarina for Ash Grin. I have Primarina for Armor Rouge. And I have like Draco and Shadow Ball spam once this dies. I just don't know what to expect from this. Maybe I could see maybe it's gonna go to my Garganical low kick. Interesting. Okay. Thing about Garganical is he doesn't give a fuck. I love that about him. Taunt or something? Gamora. Okay. Gamora gonna do. Gamora's gonna do Gamora things. Damn. So rocks into Glim. Mortal Spin. Oh yeah, I don't have a steel type. They can do that. Glim would die. Yeah, I wonder what this Grin is gonna do. Can it touch Primarina? Fuck is a Greninja? No way, it's Gong Shot. I'm gonna go Zamazenta. Zamazenta is a mid-ground play. No way he has Gong Shot. Oh, this fucker has Gong Shot, see? So you gotta watch out for these goons, bros. My Iron Defense in case he tries Armor Root shit. Okay, it goes Pult in his boots with some weird stuff attached. Glow Wisp. weird things like those. Gamora comes in is unlikely. Actually, was it worth considering he has a spin blocker? Was it worth me getting poisoned? Could I have done anything about it? No, probably not. There's an immortal spin and I ice spinner into his Dragapult. I could headlong rush. Headlong rush is a kill on something. Okay, you get key Squimora. Okay then, I'm fucked. I'm not, but I am at the same damn time, you know what I'm saying? Dragon darts. All cures an issue. But my Garg is really dangerous. And so if he's not careful, Gargle will wash his plate. Yeah, that's new slang. Skunk shot Greninja. Mad wild. Oh, I guess Zenta's gonna have to eat this Hydro Pump now, won't he? This Surf. Oh. Okay. Rillaboom, huh? This Rillaboom never showed any. Ugh, what a pesky ass thing. I guess I'll get to 2k of the pull. I'll just hit that headlong rush. Armarouge could come in here. I don't want to deal with that potential possibility of things of nature. Shadow Ball is good. Stealth Rocks are good. Am I missing something here? Armarouge probably has that defense boosting thing. So if that's what it is, defense boost. What about what did that one? I used to run Iron Defense and some shit like that. Yeah, let's go Moltres here. Grimmsnarls, I'll take Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl finna screens up. Which will take this puts in a position where he's like, okay, are you gonna give up your guarantee going pulled? And I get a big crit there, which means I can spin later. It's a pretty big crit. That's a game losing crit right there. Matters a lot. That crit mattered a lot. Big crit, huge, enormous crit. Especially if he goes I'll crunch. Okay. Huh. Fuck, I should have killed this shit. Should have killed this bastard. Going shot. So it still has what would I Terra? I would Terra Arg. Oh my god, this yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this shit boosting. Man, I should have killed this stupid thing. Terra Fairy. Over. I guess if he gets the you know what, I'd be in trouble. He doesn't get the you know what though. Alright, he has Gunk Shot. Yeah, that literally misses. I just Iron Defense spam, no? No. I don't know what to expect from the fucking Armarouge. So, maybe Rillaboom here. Armarouge is what's tripping me up. This is why I kept the Zenta sack for the Rilla. So in case he goes Armarouge, I can just attack it. I think these things run maybe Calm Mind and stuff. I just don't know what Terra type they run. Because I'm trying to spin. But the Armarouge... yeah. Okay, that's great. He taunts. Crunch. Grimmsnarl, great. What's it called? It's a good play. I was gonna say, spin here. Okay, bet. I'll take that. The spin is what I wanted. But my Dragapult, we have that Infiltrator on lock down. So, Headlong Rush, KO. He has Taunt, Low Kick, Reflect, so I can stall a little bit. Let's get some leftovers in this bitch. Yeah, we have a couple turns of Reflect, Screams. Okay, taunts. Alright, that's fine. Great Tusk 14% if I were to go Tusk here. Gorilla Booms, dog goes hard. Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge. Defense fell and his speed increased. Stored power maybe be coming my way. Let me go hard Prim. Calm Mind. Psychic Noise. Perhaps Weakness Policy maybe. Stored power might come my way. Let me go to my Great Tusk and see what happens. Stored power. Let's stall out these light screens first before. Because all I need left is Moltres really. Moltres light screen. Probably not gonna start. I don't think Prim dies from 1+1. I'll mind can't stall 3 turns of screen. And one more turn to reflect. I think I still get that. I still gotta go Prim. Oh, it took less than I thought. Weakness policy. He's gonna die soon. It's okay. Yeah. Dies next turn. So I'll just lock into him with this. Is there any kind of recovery move that I'm not privy to? I'm gonna go to my Dragon Ball here and Shadow Ball this thing. Oh, I'm faster. Okay. Well, that was the most false of alarms ever. And Dragon Ball's a beast of speed. This Grimmsnarl is literally walled by my Dragon Ball. Isn't that comical? And I have Infiltrator, which makes everything invalid. We'll just Shadow Ball here as he knock locks. Oh, Terrifier. Oh, very interesting. Look at that. Look at that being a problem. That Grassy Glide KO'd me. Terrifier Rillaboom, isn't that cool? Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Thanks, bro. Shout out to Skyman. More to come. Yeah, I'm gonna do like full training ones. More like, hey guys, I'm gonna just hop on and we're gonna shake some rust together and shit like that. You know, Kyurem is not one of those mods we like seeing with this team. Guards poorly against, so Moltres is good for 1, potentially 2. We know how weird. Ever since that Earth Power Stone Age Lando, no one say potentially 3. This could be physical Kyurem, so potentially even 4. Zentop 1 Iron Defensing smashes him outside of the dose and the Pult, depending on what we're dealing with here. Zenta potential win condiciones. Primarina, amazing, amazing, amazing. I can see Prim early just throttling some members just to blow through his team. Organical is very hard to deal with for him. Very, very hard. I might Terra Fairy that immediately. It helps me with Pult and is very... Rocks plus Terra Fairy Garg is a blessing. Cinderace is a bitch, but I'll kill it. And then again, Draco and Shadow Ball. But rule number 1, only hold positions. No, basically don't lead with leads are protective, so you never want to start off with something that you can't versus, like, basically I can't deal with Kyurem, and so it would be unwise of me to Great Tusk lead or Prim lead when I can't switch into that. But the condition I need met is for him to give me his Zapdos early. This looks like an interesting game. If this is a Scarf Kyurem, then I lose my Pult here. If it's not Scarf and he for some reason does not switch, I'm cooked. What would I cook though? What would get cooked? Prim? No, if he's Scarf, he can't freeze dry, he has to Ice Beam. He's Terra Ice and he is... okay. I'm cooked. So the Kyurem is gone, which is big, and he's already committed his Terra. My Pult was a big threat, but not enough to where it was more than anything else. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, if this pole isn't there, then I'm cooked. It's not that at all. All mind into those. Oh, this shit isn't. It crit me too. It didn't matter that he crit me. Why did I assume he was choiced? That's actually a really stupid decision. Why would I assume he's just choiced? I haven't lost or anything, but like, actually super dumb. Oh my god, I could have killed this. That was actually insanely foolish. Oh my god. I just gave up Prim and made up. Why would I assume he's choiced? So if I were to go Zenta, I kind of want to go. Moltres is good against. Need rough. I'm gonna go Moltres. My core motivation for Moltres is that he's likely gonna stay in. I need that Cure of Gone for my Garganical. Garganical can 6-0 his team with the right conditions. You know what I'm saying? That's fine as long as he doesn't get the you know what. Perfect. We get to recover here. And now things get jiggy. Things get interesting here. He goes Landorus. I'm not sure what the Lando is gonna do. The Salt Cure. Oh, it has font. The standard now. So Gar, I mean, place to. If I were to body press into. No, Salt Cure is my best play. Yeah, because we want the taunt. Come on, dude. Are you just fucking stupid, man? Ah, that's fucking annoying, dude. Like, can I just catch a fucking break out here, man? So I have to heal on. It is what it is. Oh, that's a bitch. Depending on what the Zapdos is, that could have cost me the game, that crit. Like, bro. Can't make this shit up, boy. Fuck. If it's a, okay, Viest. This is probably a defensive dose then. Okay. My Moltres heals on Cinder, it smashes Gambit, and Dragapult can't do shit versus. Do I keep like strength on this? Oh, you can have my Bolt. You can have my Tusk. You're slower than my Tusk, which is great to know. You're definitely defensive. Oh boy, oh boy. Bolt switch. Here comes the Cinderace. Is this Gunk Shot Cinderace? There's no way. Do I scout for that, guys? Is this the lone Gunk Shot Cinderace on the ladder, or bro? They just just make a pretty crazy play. Do we scout for Gunk Shot? Can I win if he doesn't do that? I think. Cinderace, why wouldn't you go hard Gambit? He might have expected me to body press. There's no way this is Gunk Shot. This fucker is Gunk Shot. The one Gunk Shot Cinderace in the fucking land, like, ever. So you have to hit 2 Gunk Shots to have a shot. Pun intended. Damn. 59. Damn. So if I sack Moltres here, it goes into Iron Defense. He goes Dragon. I have to switch. It's hard to. Bruh. You cannot make this shit up, man. Like, you really could not write a better story than this. You couldn't. I don't think it's actually possible to write a better script than this shit, boy. I genuinely don't think it's possible to write a better script than this. So I gotta hope that fucking the Moltres, the Zapdos misses the Hurricane on my Garg. And it's funny because every time we get a really simple ass fucking game, easy breezy, lemon squeezy game, should just U-turn. Shut up all the choke. You never let my Garg heal. You never let my Garg heal, especially if I get the burn on your Gambit. Islam? You're not even lump. You're just through. If I get the sucker turn right, you're fucked. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. You took that a lot better than I expected. Yeah, so that's game. What a freaking game. Every time, bros. We about to get a clean, simple ass win. Nah, Jamster. Ay. We're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep moving forward and keep learning. Because we're gonna hit the threshold where nothing surprises us anymore, and at that point it's exactly where we want to be. So Armarouge, I think I've seen most of the things on here before. Great Tusk, Deoxys. I've never seen a Psychic Deoxys team before. But I was Steel type, so I'm particularly weak to Psychic moves. So that's the thing. Let's see. Hydreigo Meteor, no. Probably goes Hatterene. Those are okay, they run a check button. This is more curiosity than anything. I'm curious how this plays out. Like, what is supposed to happen here? Maybe nasty plots, I think. Be nasty plots, I lose though. I have nothing for this. He Psycho Boost directly. I can win. I'll just tear. Oh, this shit gets expanding force? Oh, I'm cooked. I've truly never been cooked in such a manner. Choice Spec Psychic. Like, this is the worst fucking possible matchup for me. Choice Specs, Terrain Boost. Yeah, this is like, okay. Well, lesson learned. We just lost 2 in a row. It's probably one shot Scarlet. Okay, it didn't kill. Maybe there's a hope. I'm not gonna forfeit then. Maybe there's hope. If Gargle lives, Molly lives. At least one. Yeah. Whew, that was a. Maybe we can do something with my Primarina. How's that ass just gonna leave? Okay, well, so it go. Yeah. Win some, you lose some, as they say. Expanding Force Hoopa. Oh, so round 2. I don't need to terrestrialize my. I like Scarfed or something. I just feel like this is Scarfed. This probably has some kind of encore stuff. Really, all I need is one Calm Mind versus the right Mon. Yes, 2 turns of terrain. Let's say this is Scarfed. Let's find out. Maybe it's not. If it is Scarfed, then my Zenta dies. If it's not, then I'm actually in a decent spot. I figured it was Scarfed. If that's the case, what I could do is I could Tusk and live and rocks. And give this up for my Grim to see him. Let's see if he has some kind of Encore. If this doesn't have Encore, then I'm good, ain't I? fuck me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that was a legitimate loss. I couldn't deal with the psychic terrain. The other two were annoying, but I actually shouldn't have even loaded up this next game yet. I'm not. This one was lost. I actually don't think there's anything I could do versus a team like that. Like I don't, like if that guy faces me again, like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another easy win. Yeah, I just cannot beat that particular team. I don't have any steel types. I can put some on there and shit, but I really shouldn't have loaded up another game quite yet. Because I'm playing annoyed from the fucking loss we took with the first guy. It's always the ones that give me the most points that get the luckiest. I don't get it. What's going on? Zenta is decent. That really killed my vibe. Let me actually think this through. Ultras for Gambit Tusk is oh my Zenta is really problematic. It's just really forcing that rocks plus shadow ball is really deadly. Forcing that thing to heal. Primarina is decent. It can sweep him, but needs quite a few conditions met. Garg, because of this thing's so powerful, I can't even do much with Garg. Garg's good, but that doesn't deal with that very well. And Tusk is going to be a critical component. Tusk is actually really offensively problematic. Almost everything gets chopped down by Tusk except that. So my worst case scenario is the Ochre Pond Wellspring. So I'm just telling me this thing is scarfed. If it's not, the issue is that if it U-turns out, there's a shadow ball. He does go slow Kangalar. He actually takes 50%. This thing is assault vest, which is good data. Which means I'm staring back down. Because Gambit doesn't want to touch Moltres. You can see Ogre Pond Wellspring. I don't want to take the damage. Since it's assault vest, Ogre Pond Wellspring makes sense. I'm actually gonna Zenta here. I can take a lot of value really early with Zenta. Yeah, I figured. Lando Intimidate matters, but it's not the end of the world. Let's see if the Lando is scarfed. I get to sub here. Oh, Tusk is never the guy. Tusk is never your guy. Now, the upside is that because he intimidated me, my crunch is doing next to nothing to this Slowking. So what would have been an easy 2 KO is now next to no damage. Okay. Oh wow, I actually did not count this future side turns. That was a foolish decision. I could have killed the Slowking. Which doesn't matter that much. If I can force him to terrestrialize, then sure, but that was a waste of my Zenta. Yeah, let me calm down and play this properly. I'm still playing annoyedly, which isn't ideal. Which isn't ideal. Lando. Yep. Okay, Terra flying Lando. Good to know. Force to Terra, which is pretty big. That means my Garg is a real issue now. Yeah, predictable. Yeah, Draco is a huge issue for his squad. Please hit. Okay, slow Kangalar. Okay, please hit. Please hit Tusk. I mean, fucking Wellspring. That's a big crit. It's a huge fucking crit. It's a big fucking crit right there. He didn't deserve it. And they get hacks, but I'm not trying to hex my fellow brothers out here. So Ogre being gone, massive problem for him. All I need to do is get rid of that damn Slow King, and Kowtow makes sense. I can get the burn, I'll take it. Suckers. I don't know why it's sucker there. I'm Draco locked. And I'll take the Slow King burn, because this shit is a pain in my ass. I wonder what he does. I start the ball, maybe so. I'm gonna be able to touch ball though. Okay, I guess that's not true. It's not a fact. And Shadow Ball can't be guarded against right now. Now that bit of damage is gonna matter. My Raging Bolt matters a lot. I mean, my Greatus matters a lot for that Raging Bolt matchup. Let's think this through so that we can finish this properly. That gives me Slow King, which makes sense because you're like, okay, well, do I really need it for that Garg matchup? Primarina Calm-Minding as well once Gambit dies is good. I could see a Raging Bolt repositioning, but get to please hit. I really need to hit this Raging Bolt with burn, yes. Because this shit is a problem. So I should see Dragon Pulse. That could have U-turned out, but this thing being burnt. So now Moltres beats everything except this. All I need to do is stall out this Raging Bolt. You get me? You get me? I just give up. Dragon Pulse here served its purpose. Surprisingly, Thunderbolt it there. I would never. There's no reason not to Dragon Pulse. I just Ice Spinner here. Doesn't matter what he does. Okay, goes Gambino. Sucker Punches. Flamethrower here. Sucker Punches again, I'm sure. She sucks to us. But the Raging Bolt is no longer boosted, which is big. Interesting that he went Land Oros. Stonage perhaps, okay. Okay. Just Iron Head here. And just take the burn and go home. I don't think you would have won, but you would have definitely been in a better position for sure. Winning is a crazy statement to make, but definitely would have been in a far more sound position. That much I can agree with you on. Terra Flying perhaps or EQ. Terra Blast Flying, yeah. And now Gar comes in and Saw cures. And that's it, because now I just Ice Spinner Tusk and there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna end it there. I was trying to run back 18 before we Psychic Terrain spam is problematic. I've gotten enough. I'm actually getting a lot more comfortable with the meta. There's not too much that's surprising me. You know, unless it's like a gimmick or something. But as far like I'm not like short circuiting at the basic mon, and so like we've encountered typically most things. Now this game was made a lot easier because of the Ogre Pawn, because of the action I'm gonna play. Because of the Ogre Pawn, I want more data. Round it out at a half hour. This looks like Mono Fire. Yes. 3 fire types and a ground type, 1850. Let's see what's about to go down. Because as I look at this, I'm like, well, rocks plus. I'll give you 10 buckaroos. I'm not sure what that means. You can't guard against Ghost. Tusk is very good, but he has a Cinderace and a Rapid Spinner. Iron Defense, Garg. No, Marina is good. Let's know some gimmickry has to be in store for me, because this team is just too weird looking to not have a bunch of gimmickry. Right, what do you think, guys? Let's see what the gimmickry is going to be. That's really the question. Ice Spinner first. Tusk comes in as attack boost Tusk. This boy has the young Stone Edge for sure. Okay. Since he has a Cinderace, this must have Stone Edge. That was too aggressive of a switch, yeah. Okay. Read Ice Spinner. Your Orthroxy. Let's think about this. Let's say it goes Tusk again. Okay, Armor Rouge, very interesting. Don't know what this is gonna do. But he's weakness policy, probably. Not weakness policy, weakness armor, weak armor, you know what I'm saying. So what would this do? Can I go Primarina? Or do I go Dragapult? Let's go Dragapult. Dragapult's harder to deal with. Endure. Okay. Got a Shadow Ball spam. Heatran did not enjoy that meal. Shadow Ball again. Heatran can only Magma Storm. What? Actually, this is good. This is good. Calm Mind or Sub. Sub is good, yeah. Calm Mind, no. Oh, nice Killer Mind here. I just, no, Calm Mind on the out chance, yeah. He thinks that, nah, Killer Mind, gone. Alright, this should be game. Let's see. I know he didn't want to make the hard switch, which makes sense. Tusk coming in is rough. Oh, that was a very, very odd decision. You never, ever not break Sub there. Because Tran is setup fodder. Lando dies. I Sub here on the odd chance he tries to U-turn and sack Tran. Oh no, sir. Let's see if Tran can even break Sub. The Specs Tran. Let's Sub again. Flash Cannon. Okay. Can break Sub, which is a little annoying, but real deal. EQ. Oh, my Dragapult is gone, so I want to be careful. It's Endure Armor Rouge. Means it's gonna do some like maybe weakness policy shenanigans. Sweet Bandit. I'll go Moltres. He's Stone Edges, that's fine. Get to just rocks. Why is he edged? It's not a necessary risk. Yeah, so he's banded and he's Stone Edged. Let's Headlong Rush here. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, and Armor Rouge. But the issue is that I go hard Prim, I'm pretty sure. Armor Rouge just got. Okay, I'm gonna try to Zamazenta him. Okay, this is banded. Okay. Fine. They want my Primarina gone. How do you beat this beast? But I'm trying to understand. How does this beast get stopped? 28%. I just Iron Defense again. Blaziken is sack fodder. Body press. Reversal maybe. Shit chill should do no damage. Yeah. Armor Rouge I Sub. Because you have to bank on Endure. Okay then. That means with Endure Sub. I have Terrifier, but I wouldn't waste my Terra here because Lando's gonna get clapped. That's Sub here. I actually didn't Endure. Okay. Endures this turn. Oh, he doesn't Endure. Okay. He just loses. Because EQ won't kill me. Okay, I was just trying to wonder what I'm looking at here. Okay. So for once, no like little bullshit from what seems to should be a straightforward game. The Tran matchup was pretty critical. It was Choice Specs Tran, which was the only way my Polt died. And with Polt dead, it became a bit like Dragon Pulse specs. There's no way I'm anticipating something like that. But what I do like is how I manage the pieces. I'm like, okay, I can't see how Primarina doesn't wash. But it was banded Lando. And it was adamant banded. Okay. So a little more data. Duck Trio is broken. I never trust a guy that names his team Duck Trio is broken. This will probably be my last game. Iron Defense for Marine. I mean, Zamazenta is very good. Moltres for Tusk. This Moltres is very, very good. It's really the Iron Moth. It's the key member. Zenta up on Iron Defense is very dangerous. I'll try to lure in the Goldango. It's gonna be harder because of his I can lure in the Goldango and collaborate. It's amazing. Garganico is gonna be really key. You're gonna see it's gonna lure in a lot of key members. Iron Defense Garg, if that's the Goldango is his only method. Tusk is actually really difficult for him to switch into, and Dragapult lures into Tinglu. And so the worst case scenario would be me having to deal with Ogerpon. Right. I'm looking to, depends on what his Goldango set is. I think I can sweep him with my Zamazenta or my Garganico. Goldango is gonna be the key. I'm gonna try to rocks early and get my Primarina going. So Tinglu is just phenomenal, great lead on his part, great, splendid, amazing. So we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna prioritize getting up rocks here. So we're gonna have a Tinglu off with my Tusk. Even though you usually don't want a Ruination. Okay. Interesting. It's the free Will-O-Wisp, please hit. Please hit. Moth is in the matchup I want, but Tinglu getting burnt here is too. Okay, so that's how you want to play it. So your Whirlwind's here for sure. He's opened himself up to. Okay, this must be Terra Ghost then. Okay, he goes Goldango and takes 14 from Spinner. The Scarf. I think I barely live. Let me see, Goldango offensive last year. I'm not gonna go for the kill here anyway. I'm gonna go Moltres, which might end up having me stare down the Ogerpon Wellspring, which isn't ideal. Oh, your choice, Scar. Great Tusk, because he doesn't have any information on my Great Tusk yet. Great Tusk. Pull you offensive off that. No HP. He probably like, okay, so make it rain. Has a very low chance to KO me if he's. But if he terras or something like that, do I care that much about these heads? What's my alternative? This is such an important one for me to get rid of. Please live. Are you fucker got the max roll? He's scarfed. Well, that's useful data. That's a really big turn for him. Like, I lost on 100 different levels. A lot of value there. I didn't think he'd be scarfed. I didn't think he'd get the max roll, but he got everything he needed. And so be it. That's a really big turn. Because if Tusk kills him there, I'm pretty sure I just Iron Defense and sweep him right here. So I would, and if I fucking Terra Steel, there's so much downside, but he's 1600, so I can't expect like bro to be thinking about all that. But I also don't get rocks, which means Iron Moth is a big problem. Just a lot of, I lost a lot of value there, putting it simply. Well, yeah, that's all there is to it, really. I mean, I can still win. Just it's gonna be, I have to reshape the entirety of my plan. Okay. Yeah, Tingle Lore. Probably shouldn't have went. No, I want the Moltres matchup. Okay, I want the Moltres matchup. Question is, what am I? Salgrapon has been lured. Do I enter this? Grim is legit. I get the burn there, which is big. And my Terra Water is actually really good, so I don't actually need to be a fire type in this particular case. Swords answer. A little annoying. Molly's too important. Molly's too fucking important. Didn't expect swords there, so. Oh. Okay. You don't want to do too much damage. Torn Leech is kind of good because now he does next to nothing. On the lore in his gold angle so badly here. Yes. I was hoping he'd get greedy. Out of ball. Yes, Shadow Ball does not KO me. Can crunch into. Oh, he sacks it. Yes, Garganical. I see my way out, Garganical. Moth is a bitch, but I don't think do. I guess it depends on what kind of moth this is too. So I'll crunch for the bit of damage. He gets the boost. Polt. His Dragonite's neutered by Moltres. Tusk is neutered by Moltres can win by itself with Primarina's support. So it's probably better to. I mean, most moths can't touch Garg. I just cannot risk this being some weirdo moth. I'll recover. Let's see what he goes. This fucking Terra ground. I actually forgot that Terra. You never Terra'd. Shit. I've lost. Yeah, I think +1 kills me. I've lost. Okay, fair enough. I completely forgot he had never Terra'd. Yeah. The Terra ground is definitely KOing me from here. So my play was to. No, didn't matter what I did, actually. Maybe I should have went Prim first. I mean, I'm dying to Terra Blast ground anyway. So my best bet is to hope he doesn't have Sludge Wave. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end the live for today. What could I have done differently in that game? I don't remember what. Oh yeah, the Gold Angle turn was the key. There were too many variables there. If the Gold Angle was not, there are too many variables. The roll was in my favor, or I could have Terra Steeled Tusk. If Tusk got the KO on Gold Angle, I won that game that turn. If he doesn't get the KO, then it makes it harder. And I suppose from a risk versus reward standpoint, I could have went Moltres and had the Tusk matchup later, since I didn't what's it called? Since what am I trying to say here? Could have had the Tusk matchup later, since I didn't have to deal with hazards. But that's useful data. I did not think he would KO me. So much to risk that turn. But the opponent didn't play particularly well. But I mean, I should have maneuvered myself a bit better. Especially because I forgot that he didn't Terra. So I was thinking he already Terra'd, and then the moth ended up Terra grounding, which isn't uncommon. And that ended up catching me. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.